And let's get back to those river lights in South Bend now. WSBT 22's Danielle Kennedy live at the River Lights Plaza at Sites Park in downtown South Bend, where people gathered this evening as the color of those lights were changed to depict the pride flag. Danielle?
Diane, this is a very visible tribute of the city of South Bend to the people of Orlando. Now, people started gathering here around 9 o'clock tonight, and very many people are still here. Actually, you could see some of them taking pictures along the Riverwalk. Now, down closer to the Riverwalk, there's also a large group of people who are actually down there with Mayor Pete Buttigieg, and his partner is among them who's gathered here. We'll hear more from them coming up tonight at 11. But earlier tonight, before the River Lights tribute, a large crowd at the LGBTQ Center in South Bend for a candlelight vigil. Supporters chalked the sidewalks to show their support. Many shared their own stories, and they thanked Mayor Pete for the role he is playing in the city, and members of the LGBTQ community say they feel safe here. But those positive feelings pale in comparison tonight to the heartbreak they are experiencing in the aftermath of the Orlando nightclub shootings.
I'm standing for them because they can't stand anymore.
I just kind of started sobbing. I don't understand why something like this would happen, and it keeps happening. You see all these people here, and I mean, obviously there's a lot of love, but I mean, there is also a lot of hatred, and I feel like it's just getting worse and worse and worse.
Now, while the people, these are just small gestures that the community is doing tonight, but those involved say these gestures are going a long way. And speaking of small gestures, when we were getting out of the car tonight, 2 Girl Scouts came over to me and asked me if I wanted one of these bracelets that they handmade tonight to give to the people who are here gathered to see these river lights lit up in rainbow colors. Live in South Bend, I'm Danielle Kennedy, WSBT 22 News.
All right, thank you, Danielle. We'll be checking back in with her on WSBT 22 News at 11. Now, earlier today, for Gay Pride Month, the LGBTQ Center in South Bend, where that vigil was held earlier tonight, was the site of an art exhibit. After the attack in Orlando, though, the director of the center questioned if the event should still go on. She contacted police to provide extra security, and the decision was made to carry on with the exhibit. The show was designed to show off local artists' interpretations of pride. But today's event ended up being more about a community coming together to lean on one another in a time of sorrow.